where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Toy Anxiety. Am I yelling? Let me start over.
Yeah, a little bit.
The music's so loud in my ears, I thought I can't control the volume of my voice.
It's like we're at a club.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Toy Anxiety. My name is Craig Goldberg. Live on a Tuesday night at 9:30
Greg
p.m.
G.
Craig G.
The original, the real Craig Goldberg.
The
Greg G in
real.
the house.
No imposters here.
Certified G, Craig G.
Craig G certified, yes.
And you can't teach that.
Ain't nothing but a Craig G thing. Hi, everybody. Welcome to... Whoa.
You should wear a blue dot.
Listen, start off with a major super chat right off the bat. Grumpy Fish, $20.
Wow.
Merry Christmas. Thank
you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Grumpy
Yeah,
Fish.
appreciate
Yeah,
I love that.
that's so nice.
Wait, isn't Grumpy Fish? Who is that? I know that name. Reveal yourself.
I don't
Now,
know. That
unmasked.
name seems new to me. I don't know.
Oh,
Give us your
anyways.
full name.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Craig here. We have so much fun to cover. Already 100 people watching the show. We're going to get into the thick of it tonight. But we do that every week. It's nothing new.
Yeah, we
But
like
we're-
it thick.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Now, I respect the fact that we have all of our longtime Toy Anxiety and YHS people here. I feel like there's some new people here who maybe saw us on Geek Dad Life last week. Thank you so much to Jay and John for having us. Had a great time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's great to guest.
It's so
and
much
not
better to
have
guest.
be doing your own stream.
I want to be a guest. Tonight, I'm the guest. Okay?
Okay.
All right. It's like a mindset thing. Let me introduce my co-hosts. All the way from not Vancouver this week, coming from the farm in a city somewhere that's not Vancouver. Where are you? That's what I want to know. Right?
I'm outside of Saskatoon in a province called Saskatchewan. It's minus 30 degrees outside. And the big
Jesus.
thing on my mind right now
Yeah.
is Eric Wright going to play the Toy Anxiety theme at his wedding as their first dance.
And can we get red
That
carpet
is-
passes?
that's-
Yeah.
Red carpet passes. And he's going to announce at his wedding Ghostbusters 2 Plasma Series.
Yeah. That's what's happening in Saskatoon.
Hey,
Congratulations,
that's-
Eric, by the way.
Thank
That's
you,
the news.
Flash, for saying Merry
Yes.
Christmas to me and no one else.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
I love that.
She
Y'all
got
can just,
Abby
at
gets
this.
$4, I guess.
Have
Okay.
a-
Toy Connection,
That's for me.
Saskatoon, where Bret Hart beat Flair for the world title in 92.
Whoa.
I love
Title in
The
1992.
knowledge.
Also, do you know who was born in Saskatoon?
who?
Who?
Rowdy Piper. Born in Saskatoon.
There you go.
Wow.
The
And
Piper
Gordie
Man.
Howe. If you're a hockey fan, do you guys like hockey?
Mhm.
Number one
Hey,
sportscast.
Did you guys see
The inspiration for Ronda
article? Speaking of wrestlers, did you guys see the
Mhm.
article today about Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
Yeah, he stopped a robber in
He
his
stopped
house.
a robber in his house, got him to the ground, and held him at gunpoint for the cops to come. Good for him, but also like, come on, he didn't use
A 2x4.
a 2x4 for
Yeah.
this.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it.
He's an 80s wrestler. He should be used to getting like stabbed and shot. Getting the heat
That's
from the
what
crowd
they
anyway.
always went through. Another super chat. Thank you, Flash. Merry Christmas, Craig, so he doesn't complain. Thank you. I need that $5.
Wow, Craig got more than Abby, huh?
Yeah, I
more
was
than
gonna
Abby.
say you left me hanging.
Wow,
but
it's just like,
Oh,
hey, Flash, we're just gonna, just keep perpetuating the, men getting paid more
Yeah,
than
what
women
the
thing,
fuck?
huh?
Uh-huh.
It's 2022, so
I love
yeah.
that.
Dreaming of a
Equal
woke
pay.
Christmas.
Also, Craig's gonna give me that $1 anyway.
I am.
Maybe Flash
Yeah.
knew
Gonna
that.
give it.
I was
Gonna
gonna
give it.
get at it.
Jacob Walsh, how are you, sir? Did you have fun on
I'm-
Geek Dad Life?
yeah, it was really fun. I feel like we were a little more unhinged because we knew it wasn't our show. We were like,
Mhm.
fuck it. Let's go crazy on Jay's show. It was great.
Yeah.
It was very fun. Yeah.
I don't know. We're pretty unhinged here. I think we're unhinged. I don't want to be hinged. Abigail.
True.
I live my life unhinged.
Thank
Yeah.
you for that.
You're welcome.
Merry
We all
almost
do.
Christmas.
Merry almost Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah for just, happy
Me.
now.
Happy now.
Happy
Live in the
tonight.
now.
Happy toy anxiety.
So listen, everybody. We if you're new to the show, we love that you're here. We do have the after show coming up tonight. We got something kind of fun. Get ready for Ouija anxiety. We're gonna predict 2023 in toys with an online Ouija board, and it's gonna get weird. But we're gonna literally. You're not gonna have to wonder about what figures are coming out.
We're summoning spirits.
I was gonna say, I was raised to be like really fearful of this. I'm kind of excited and intrigued.
Now, when
You
you
were
raised,
raised to be fearful. Did your parents also let you know that the Ouija board was created by Mattel?
No.
hold on.
Satan.
Listen, you were afraid of the real Ouija board, but this is even worse. This is the internet one.
That's what I was
It's
thinking.
even scarier
Yeah.
somehow.
Wow.
How does the ghost get into the computer? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's like the electricity gremlin.
It's just like
So
that.
are we doing like we can ask the dead anything? An AMA of the dead?
We're going to do an AMA of the dead. We're going to go to the chat if you want, and y'all are going to ask questions too, but that's only for Patreon. So it's patreon.com/yeshavesome, and you can get in for $5 a month to all the bonus content, including the weekly after show. Boy, what a day. I feel like today's been just an exhausting day in toys, and there's like toy drama, and then like there's YHS drama, and like what is this? I want this to be a relaxing thing, but Jake, what's going on today? What's in the water?
I don't know, but it's really energizing me. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, whatever's happening, I love it. I think we kind of tried to manifest a feud, and it's possible that's happening. Not really, but almost for a minute or two. We maybe thought there was a YHS feud happening, and
The
it just makes
droplets
me
of a
feel
feud.
good.
Yeah. There you
Well, sure. Are we going to explain it? Or I don't know. Are we going
I'm gonna get
getting
into
it already? Or?
Michael Baylor, happy holidays to Dole only. Will somebody give Jake a
Yeah.
super
Cool.
chat? This is
All right,
insane.
guys.
It keeps increasing by $1.
Oh
This
man.
is so messed up. We are going to get into it. We're going to
Sure.
cover the big article that dropped yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Nothing like a wild community to a CNBC article's got everybody up in arms. Like, whoa, boy.
I'm so mad about it, but for probably not the same reason as everybody else.
Controversy. So we're going to talk about that. Old feuds being reignited, former debates that we thought were the book was closed, and they come roaring right back. What a Christmas week it's going to be. I'm very excited. But we're also going to have weekly pickups, and there's a little bit of news. Tonight's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Strap yourself in. That's what I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Strapped.
Toy connections came
something.
through.
Nice.
Here you go, Jake. $2
that-
Canadian.
And he's Canadian, so it's $2 Canadian.
Wow.
So that's like $10 American.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know
the other way
how-
around.
I don't know. how
Yeah,
you do
no.
it. It's a
Yeah.
Hey, thank you all. We appreciate it.
Love you, Ken. Thank you for that.
So listen, we have a giveaway tonight. We're gonna have to hit a light goal. There's already a lot of people watching. So Jake, I'm gonna go to you to unlock the giveaway tonight,
Okay.
which I'm gonna show in a second. How many likes do we need on this video live?
Well, it looks like we have 165 watching, so it's
Right.
gotta be more than that.
Right.
Right?
Right. Of course. You gotta aim high.
We'll go with 180.
180 likes unlocks the giveaway tonight. Another super chat. This is
Yeah.
insane. Read that one, Ab.
I love this. I heard the cost of beef is going up. So you must be watching Yellowstone. So super chat to the real bad boys of toys, which I love, and I want to go by that now. Craig and Jake, and of course Dole and Abby.
Yeah,
That is
thank
also
you,
in reference
thank
to
you.
our feud. So we'll see what happens. Okay, 180 likes live. If you're watching this after the fact, we've already done the giveaway, but make sure you join us for the live show on Tuesday nights. We have a pretty cool giveaway. This is the Star Wars Vintage Collection Boba
Oh
Fett
shit! I need that.
Morak figure.
Well,
Can I enter?
Sure. I can't see you
No.
winning, but you can enter.
that's part of the
But I
group chat
need
clause.
that. Dude, that thing is $46 at Toys R Us. So I'm waiting for Big Bad Toy Store to get them. So if you see another one, you get me.
I had sticker shock.
They should be paying you. They should be paying you to take them.
That's
Listen,
nuts.
This was $23 at Target. So sticker shock.
I'll pay that. Give it to
So
me.
that means 23 eliminations of the wheel tonight.
That's going to be a big one. Once we hit 180 likes, we'll put up the form to enter for the giveaway. We appreciate you guys being here. Guys, I have another confession a little bit later on. This is going to be a fun show. I think we should start with some weekly pickups, though. I know I've got a few. Abigail, do you have anything this week?
I don't. Just my presence on the show.
I
as
love
a
it.
gift to everyone. Yes.
Thank
There
you.
you go. There you go.
Thank
Well,
you,
you have
Abby.
we'll do that later.
You're welcome.
And Ryan, do you have any pickups?
Oh, I got pickups.
All right. And Jake, you've got some pickups.
You know what? No, out of respect for Ryan's haul, I don't have any pickups this week. And how
Oh,
dare
we're doing
you?
Ryan's haul, y'all?
How dare you for
Right.
having pickups on the day
Right.
that Ryan's going to show
Ryan's
and he's
Hey,
gonna show.
Ryan's
Ryan's
haul,
haul,
Make
y'all.
that
y'all.
graphic
I
where it's
love
like we
that.
can see the Eternia making its way across the Midwest.
Ray Cameron, $5 super chat. Merry Christmas
Thank
to
you.
Jake's
Thank you,
Jet
Ray.
Jaguar shirt.
Thank you, Ray. Hey, also,
Yeah.
can somebody
Septimus.
read this one? Read this one for me.
Septimus Prime. Jake's low key my favorite character on this sitcom.
Why
Oh.
low key
Oh.
though? Why can't you just say Jake's the best?
Can
Why
I
can't you
say
say?
it?
Maybe he means
Thank
Jakey.
Jakey. Jakey's my favorite.
That's great. Oh man.
Low
Thank
key-
you both. Guys, thank you both.
Jakey,
Yes.
low key is Jakey's shorter younger brother. Love it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we got to say hi to this chat because there's a lot of people rocking and rolling in here. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate our members. Let's go ahead, funnel through these folks. Flash is here, Davey Sock Rocker, The Beehive, BC DeLoreans, and other movie cars. We already said hi to Septimus and Ray Cameron, Sci-Fi and Toy Fan. He likes both. Borzu's here. Stephen Mortone is here. Jurassic Dave, Action Pack Video, Grumpy Fish, Jurassic Dave, Highly Articulated, Justin Nicolosi, Mike Hext, Adam Zero. There you go. 16-bit Misfit, Mikey V707, Albert. Hello. Toy Connections, Masterversal. Easy for me to say. Masterversal Toy Hunter is here. Craig Blankenship. Craig B, not Craig G.
Okay.
Craig B.
Craig G does show up.
Brian
I
Brinks here, who has provided us so many wonderful graphs and charts, and I want to toast him for the new year. I hope there's plenty more graphs and charts to be had in the toy world.
Hey, can we get some pie charts? Maybe.
Yeah,
Or
maybe
some actual toast.
or a
we
Venn
have toast?
diagram.
I'll take
I'm-
some toast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Daryl Robinson,
Pie toast.
Thunderhouse Design,
Coffee.
Bo Posky, Jason Grahowski, Capital P. There's a lot of people here. Nolan's
There's-
here. Michael
also-
Miller. All good.
More super chats. So.
More super guys. This is
It's
just
the
gonna be super.
holidays. We're all hanging
The
out.
holiday
This is like
episode.
our work
Yeah.
party.
All right, we'll acknowledge 2 more super chats and then we'll get into some business. YHS on Monster Island. Happy 53rd anniversary of Godzilla's Revenge. Low key J Key. Thank you.
Thank you.
Although we don't always like when members of the YHS, if we had a YHS Christmas party, J Key would be one of like the 8 people invited. He's giving a super
He'd
chat.
be hosting
He's
it. He'd
giving
be
us
doing the
money, yeah.
toast, and he'd be like
Mhm.
doing introductions. It'd be wild.
Ostradamus, $7 divided amongst yourselves. We will.
Thank you.
We will.
Yes.
All right,
Because
so
it divides evenly into 4. So
Ryan, do you want me to do mine first, or do you want to round table it? That's up to you. You had some cool shit this week.
I can split it up. I will save the 2 heavy hitters, I guess, for last.
Okay.
So for those who are not on Jay's Geek Dad Life, Geeks After Dark, Geek Dad Life After Dark.
Hey,
After
yeah.
Dark.
Nobody is on any of that because I don't know if
Yeah,
anything
I
you
don't-
just said is real, but I think I know what
If
you're talking.
but I also brought it up on this channel as well. This was back in October. One of my buddies from high school, he was like, dude, I need to get rid of these toys. I'm about to just think about just throwing them away. Are these worth anything? It's a bin of Star Wars stuff. And I was like, no, dude, just do not throw that away. He's like,
Right.
yeah, but I mean, a couple guys are like missing their weapons. I'm just like, you're crazy. And I was like,
Hold on real quick, just to
Oh.
slow roll a little bit. I like that he's like, I might just throw them away.
yeah.
A couple of them aren't complete. Like, wait, you know enough to know
Mhm.
that they're missing accessories.
He's like the
don't throw these away.
anti-Craig. He's like anti-Eternia
the
Craig.
anti-Craig, right?
Okay, I
Right?
like it. I like
can't
it.
show you a picture of him because it would be like anti-Craig. Like
Okay.
they look the same, but one looks like his evil twin. It was
Okay.
like so. Anyways, I was like, so I talked him off the cliff, and I was like, look, when I come back at Christmas, we can go through it, and I'll help you sell this. And he was like, no, I don't want to go through that. I want to go and hang out, but I don't want to do that. And I was like, okay. He's like, how about you just take them? And I was like, well, let me at least pay you. He's like, no, just take them so that I know that they're with someone who's going to care
Yeah.
and enjoy it and love it. And he goes, however, if you have anything worth like $15,000, you got to split it with me.
Right.
So in there was a big bag of vintage figures.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They were all in pretty good condition. I'm not gonna lie, right? Like it's Jesus. Right? So we got a little Book of Boba Fett action here going. Sir, your Rancor's here.
There you
Matt
go.
Berry. Some of these guys still had like Han still has his coat.
Oh, he's got his coat.
That's
Dang.
cool. Wow.
Yoda still has his
Coat.
little
Coat.
Also,
Wow.
Wow, a lot of
Um,
Star Wars coats.
There was
Wow.
about 6 complete vintage figures in here. So there was 2 scout troopers with their blasters, those small
Okay.
little blasters.
I see Bausch Leia.
Yep, that's complete as well. And 2
Mhm.
complete skiff guard Landos were also in there,
Wow.
which was nuts.
Nice.
Also in that box was a Rancor.
There it is.
Ooh.
Finally.
Finally,
Right?
somebody
In hand.
got
Finally,
a Rancor.
right? God, just like irritates me because with him, I also have the Rancor Keeper, and he has his hood, which again, hard to find the
Yeah,
original.
he's got his
vintage hood.
jacket.
Also in here, we've got a nice, wonderful, complete needs new stickers.
Snowspeeder?
Yeah, but also has its jacket. So.
Yeah, it looks good.
Also has.
Hey,
his
by the
jacket.
way, the fact that he just
Stars,
gave you like
jackets.
this value is already several $100s.
yeah,
just
this
putting
is
that
a
out there.
generous gift.
We got a dewback here in really
Ooh.
good condition. He's missing his reins, but I feel like that's something I would be able to.
You can
get.
pick those up, sure.
Right.
Another thing that was also in really good condition was the
Land speeder.
Was the land speeder, and it still like kind of has that hover to it too. So when you put it on the ground, you can open up the hood still, and everything is still there, and the stickers all look nice.
I don't even.
Very
Damn,
cool.
I need that. I need that Luke Land
Yeah.
speeder.
So it's super, super cool. What I don't have up here, because I just realized it's not up here. So I'm just going to say it, what it is. I did get an Ewok village as well.
Oh, just throwing
What?
that out there.
So I'm just gonna
Wow.
throw it out there. So it's almost complete. It's missing the boulder and one railing, but it
You
has
look
the
like that.
net and it's got everything else, and everything is in really nice. I cleaned it and it looks really, really nice. So it's a beautiful display piece. In fact, I will take pictures of it tonight and I will put it in our Discord. So those of you who are in the Patreon will get to see the Ewok village I got.
That's awesome.
As well. And then the last 2 things I'll show before handing it off to Craig. There's also a couple mini rigs
I love those.
Oh, those are cool.
Those are
Dude.
cool.
in the box.
I think I only have one of them.
So this one's in really good condition. This other one here is also in really good condition, but it's missing one of the wing blasters.
Okay.
It actually might be in another bag. I got another like bag of like parts,
Okay.
and I got a feeling it might still be in there. So I'm just gonna give that one a double check.
There's no better
Uh,
feeling when you get a big lot and you go through the accessory bag and you find the thing that you didn't think you had. And, like
Yep.
you do
Right.
a little like yes.
This
Right,
is
so
honestly
sad.
a holiday miracle, I think.
Yeah, but you know what's not a holiday miracle? Ryan's Wi-Fi tonight. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Oh,
bad.
Well,
come on.
Farm Fi can't do nothing about Farm Fi.
It was really
on,
good
Farm.
on Jay's show the other
Yeah.
night. Looked
Yeah,
really
it
good.
picks and chooses its favorites, I guess.
Ryan, those are some great pickups, man. And Jake, you got your Ewok village this year, right? That was
Yeah, I definitely did. It's right up
calendar
here.
year.
Yeah, I sure
That
did.
to me, that's the all-time great place.
It's great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, Ryan, you've got a few more, right?
I do, but there's these ones are kind of like the main event ones.
Okay,
He
So
does,
let's
but
go
they're
to-
better than yours, so we're gonna go
probably.
last.
No, definitely. Ray wants to know if you're on your wife's laptop, by the way. Just checking.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, cool. Okay, a couple pickups for myself. All right, here we go. First off, I did get my loot crate finally. Let me go ahead and do one of these. And it's so hard.
It's tradition.
That's my tradition. The Turtles NECA loot crate. That's like the video game themed one with the tournament fighter.
But the question is, did Trevor get his?
I don't know, but I think we're gonna have Trevor on next week. I talked to him today. He wished me happy Hanukkah, which was really nice of him.
Oh, that's nice.
He's like the only
Yeah.
person. There's a few more, but it was good. This is an awesome figure. Can't wait to bust this guy out. And I have got some of the video game figures. I've got the Shredder and a few others. I'm not a completist on the video game line, but this thing's really cool. Tournament Fighters. That was like the Street Fighter style, like fighting game, right?
Yep.
God, I got to go back. Is that on the
Cowabunga collection?
Yeah.
All of them are. The Genesis version, the Super Nintendo, and the NES version.
Holy shit!
Is on there.
Wow.
Okay.
Well,
I need that.
dude. Yeah. See, I got that toy like 6 months ago already.
You were the first person
Right.
in the world to
In
get
the
it.
world, yeah.
Oh.
I was.
You can put that with your Street Sharks.
Yeah.
I don't
You
have
should.
Street Sharks.
I know, but I'm
Well,
just saying in general.
get
if somebody
some, and then
wanted
I'll put
to.
'em on
That
there.
looks like Street Shark.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Next up, keeping in line with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, was not expecting to find this, but did find it at Target. It is the Van Helsing
What the fuck?
Splinter figure.
Jesus Christ!
I didn't even know these were hitting yet. This thing's amazing.
I haven't even found the Michelangelo yet.
Oh, dude, I got Van Helsing.
Yeah.
The man hired to take down. Wait, which one's Dracula in this group? Did they do a
Greg,
Dracula?
whatever happened to buying 2 of these things when you see them, so that Jake doesn't have to go hunting for them? What happened to those days?
Hey,
It
you know
feels
what
like That
happened?
was just last summer.
NECA figures used to be $25.99.
Yeah,
Now they're
The prices
$36.99.
happened. Yeah,
Next
NECA
thing you know-
happened.
Yeah, NECA happened. So, love the packaging, love the color. This was in the car today, and Abby goes, "There's a Van Helsing in the back." I was like, "Yep,
Yeah.
there is."
Who let him in here?
That's great. I feel safer.
This guy's cool. Love this line. Absolutely think that the Universal Horror Turtles line is going to be great. Jason says Shredder is supposedly going to be Dracula. That makes sense. So hopefully it will.
Huh.
Hope the neutrinos are Dracula. That makes no sense.
Like
No, they'd
standing
be
on
the
each
craft.
standing on each other's shoulders.
Would
Yeah.
you say the crap?
I said they'd be the craft, like
Yeah,
different
you're right.
witches.
Yeah.
Okay, another thing I was not expecting to find. By the way, this is how far behind I'm at. We're gonna look at the NECA checklist pictures today. All those last Ronin figures. There's like 10 of them. I was like, what the? I thought there was one, and I have it, but I guess this is just the start of my last Ronin collection. I did find the last Ronin figure. No spoilers of which turtle this is.
Well, if you saw the checklist, you know. So.
All right, okay.
Also,
Look,
you haven't read it, so it's like, do you even really know?
I read the first issue, then I read the
Oh,
Wikipedia.
come
It's the
on.
same thing.
There we
I own
go.
it. Signed.
Yeah, we've got the hardcover signed by
Yeah.
Kevin Eastman.
Well, that doesn't mean you've read it.
No, but I look
No,
at
but
it.
it earns us respect.
Jake, when I sent you the picture, you didn't even realize this was the figure. You thought I just bought the comic.
I thought it was, yeah, because I had recently just saw that they put out like a hardcover, for compilation of the, I think they call them graphic novels of the comics. So I thought you were showing me that, and I was like, oh, I saw that at the bookstore, and you were like, no, this is the toy.
This is a toy. I'm gonna,
This is a toy.
this is a toy. How do you read this? Let's see.
Yeah.
Chapter 1.
Craig's kind of.
Okay, Donatello
Look.
does machines. Interesting. Okay, so I got the last Ronin figure. I'm so. We say this every year, but like NECA Turtles is just still killing it with all of its might.
Mm-hmm.
And then to jump on the bandwagon that I started last week of, I bought that Terminator figure last week from NECA because I wanted action heroes from the 80s. It was all an excuse because I knew I was going to buy this next. I did get the NECA RoboCop figure.
Oh, nice.
Found this at Walmart. This is one I've always, longed for, but never pulled the trigger on. So, what?
Girl, you
No,
continue.
I've ran out of thoughts.
I was gonna say I saw that. I saw an ED 209 ED 209 figure today,
There's a lot of RoboCop's having like a little bit of a.
and it wasn't.
a
I don't think
resurgence.
it was like real toys or something. I don't
Yeah,
think it was.
like
It
another-
wasn't. At first, I was like, oh, did NECA put out their Ed 209 again? But
Right.
It wasn't. It was like a new, and it's like a big. I was like, "Whoa, this looks cool."
Yeah. Now I know Ryan hates this.
What are you talking about? I love RoboCop.
Oh, I'm
stop.
surprised.
We don't.
No,
we don't
yeah,
need
I like
to
that
dig into
cop.
that.
This cop shoots
Oh.
people in the dick. I love that.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold off on my last pickup because it's a pickup, but it's not a pickup. So Ryan, I'm gonna go to you for this main event though. Let's talk this out. So this is part of the same lot, correct?
This is all part of the same lot. We'll start with the preview of the main event. So I got. Oh, hey, Craig, how's it going?
Every fucking.
So in here we've got a bag of.
She's got a whole fucking bag of Ewoks in there.
Yes. So in there's the complete Wicket. There's a complete low gray. There's another low gray Lumat with his hood. He's got his quiver but no arrow, and a Chief Chirpa. They were all in this bag, and I'm still just like, whoa! But inside that bag, inside with the Ewoks, this is where the main event hits. This is where I was like, dude, are you serious? And he was like, and I was like, give me a break, man.
So jealous of this.
Okay, so we've got the animated low gray
with staff.
With his staff.
Fully staffed.
Right?
Fully
Yeah.
staffed.
He's in really good condition.
Yeah.
Also in there was the Wicket to go with it. Also
Wow.
complete.
He got the
Staff.
he got the Wicket to go with it.
Yep.
Got the
To go with it.
And also in there were the coins
Oh,
that they came with.
the fucking.
Oh, quit.
So
Ryan,
this
what do
is
you
like?
coins.
What do you think? You like Ewoks more than me?
Well, let's put it this way: when you die, Jake, I'm going to put these on your eyes.
Oh, that's special. That's sweet.
Please do. Hey,
love that.
those coins are worth a fortune Canadian.
Yes.
Pay
So
my rent 1 month and rent the other month.
So Jurassic Dave, these were gifted to Ryan, part of that whole lot. Just ballpark value. Those are $200-$300 a piece. I mean, in that condition with the coin, Ryan, those are incredible end of the year pickups. Those are like, those are big boy.
That's
toys.
Nintendo 64 level excitement.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, people know I'm a big fan of Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
they do.
And you know what? We are kicking off. This is the prelude to our big kickoff to next year, which is the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be a lot of that coming up. So heads up, folks. Spoiler alert. There's going to be a lot of Ewok talk next year.
Oh, it's all we're talking about.
Because the four of us love Jake's number one, but I'm a very close number
You're
two.
close. Yeah.
And then Abby, and then somewhere.
I
Craig.
love
hey,
the
but-
Ewoks.
I'm gonna buy those animated Ewok figures out of spite now. Like I've always wanted them, but they're so expensive. But it's like seeing them out of the packaging and seeing really how cute they are, and knowing that you got them for free, I might make a mistake later on this evening.
Yeah.
And just
So
buy
listen,
one.
I want to say this though. We are all four on record as Return of the Jedi being our favorite
Number one.
Star Wars
Mhm.
movie.
It's the best. Yeah.
Yes,
And,
uncontested.
Like, if you're not down with that, we've got 2 words for you.
Last Jedi.
Last Jedi.
Clone Wars.
Clone Wars.
Clone Wars.
I don't know.
Hey, Jason Smith said it, not us.
Yeah, we're the number one Return of the Jedi
we are
podcast.
the number one return.
Even the
So
special edition.
cool.
It's all good.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
again, too, like I have some Ewok stuff I'm actually sending to Abby because I think Jake's already got it.
Okay.
I have some stuff that's coming Abby's way that I got out in Toronto. And like I said, we're gonna have a big year of collecting Ewoks and Jabba the Hutts, and what doesn't matter if it's vintage, actual vintage, modern vintage, or vintage collection. I think we're gonna be in for a very fun year, and this is a very fun way to kick it off.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Ryan. By the
Yeah,
way,
it's a good pickup, dude.
Year of the Ewoks.
we're a little bit over 100 likes. Abby, if you could check how many likes we got.
Absolutely.
We're giving away this vintage collection. Boba Fett, Left for Dead on the Sands of Tatooine, vintage collection figure. Tonight, if we hit 180 likes, you're going to unlock
We have
that.
108.
Oh, come on, guys.
So let's keep on pushing.
Getting there.
All right. So before we get into any of this other talk, great pickups. I've got a little story. Another confession. And this one is my goal, not to get serious, because Lord knows I'm not. My goal,
Everybody's watching going, cool, Craig's got another confession. At some point, you saying I have a confession isn't gonna. What is Abby doing?
she thinks she's sneaking by.
Can't see her.
Yeah. She's got, you know what?
That's amazing.
Remember when Raphael cheated to get into the Foot Clan for Kino?
Yeah.
Let's just say Abby would need a little help too. Not quite stealth.
That's so funny.
Ray says Craig bought a USS flag. No, he did not.
Sorry to interrupt your
No.
big confession.
So here's the deal. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Abby, everyone's laughing at you. Here's the deal. So, as I talked about last week, this has been a year with some major toy purchases, major expenses, lots of travel for YHS. I spent a lot of fucking money this year is what I'm trying to say. There is, I don't know if I mentioned it last week. You remember that Ivan Reitman figure sold for like $20,000 or whatever? I had multiple people message me and ask me if I bought it. Like, I don't know what financial position
If
you guys
only.
you guys think I'm in, but I'm not quite to the $25,000 Ivan Reitman figure tax bracket just yet. So I had to make some really tough, and I didn't tell anybody about this. I had to make some really tough toy decisions to come up with some quick cash, pay off some bills, pay off some credit cards. And all of this stems back to the fucking Filmation Ghost Command from earlier this year, which I spent so much damn money on, and it's my treasure. And when Jake gets the Ewok coins on his eyes, you guys will put the Ghost Command on me. Okay.
Just laying on top of Craig.
That's odd.
Actually, that's not how that's going, Craig. Would
We're
you
gonna
die?
bury you inside.
What about
of
like
it.
with a
Yeah, your
trap or
ashes
something?
are going in there.
Yeah.
We're gonna put your ashes
Absolutely.
in the RGB containment unit, and
Thank
then
you.
put that containment unit in the
Well,
Ghost Command.
Yeah, but
I'll
I
finally
really
be able
want
to
to.
take it off the shelf.
I really want to dump Craig's ashes through the the little holes that you pour the slime in the
Oh!
fire
that's
hall.
what we should do. That's
Yeah.
what we should
Can
do.
you make
definitely
slime
do
out
that.
of your ashes?
So everyone thinks I rebought Black Series. I would fire myself from YHS if I did that. So here's the deal.
Can we have a vote?
Are
No
you
vote.
the
Is
only
there a
one who can
poll?
do that?
I like how you guys are like, no one gets to vote on the Jeffries, but we'll let you guys vote to fucking fire Craig. We can do that.
Yeah. That's what we do with CEOs now on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cancel Craig.
Okay. Here's the deal. Needed to come up with some quick cash in between paychecks and all that kind of stuff. I made a really tough decision, and I parted with a piece of my collection that I never thought I would part with, and that is my Ectoglow Ghostbusters.
Dude, you're
Hold
at
on.
the club.
Hold on. This was about a month ago.
You've been fake. You've been lying to me. You
No,
son of a
no.
bitch.
I'm back. I'm getting back in the game.
already?
I'm getting
Oh,
back in the
thank
game.
God.
I'm getting back in the game. So here's the deal.
Ugh.
Here's the deal.
Thank God.
Let me
The tension was so thick.
Man,
Yeah,
I
man. I was
follow
about to get really mad.
Craig. I follow your eBay, so sometimes I get I'll get emails sometimes that will tell me like, hey, everybody,
for sale?
here's what's new for sale, and it's like you, Peter Mosen, and a couple other accounts that I follow, and it tells me when they're selling stuff. But these went past me. I didn't know.
So here's the deal. I had them loose and complete, treasured part of my collection. But I was just like, you know what? These go for a lot of money. And I do have this gut feeling that they might get like a retro release at some point. And I was just like, you know what? If I need to get the quick cash, do it now, because here's one thing I want to say about Ectoglows. They're incredible and they're scarce, but they're not as rare or valuable as everybody thinks they are. Go on eBay right now. There's 3 or 4 of every one of them. They're not as plentiful as, Fright Features or any of that, but they are out there. So I wasn't scared. Like, if I get rid of these, I'm never gonna have them again because I wouldn't have done it. So,
Right.
if you guys remember, I had bought a few of my Ectoglows on card and I opened them. And I think I did it a little bit for the shock value. I never really felt good about
You
it.
did it for clicks, everyone.
I did it for clicks.
Yes.
So right now, my goal is that is to recollect these on card and have a beautiful on card Ectoglow collection. So
You're a humble Ectoglow collector.
my humble
now.
Ectoglow collection. So I've only got 2. So I've got Ray and I've got Egon.
Man, those
On-
look good.
These
Those
are
look
these are in really
super
good shape.
good.
These are really
Yeah.
good. Ryan's
I
about
already
to
know
start-
what those look like. So let me know when you have the set, then you can talk to me.
Wow,
'Cause I only talk to
Ryan will
Ectoglow
solely
communities.
gatekeep the
So
community.
these are not going to get opened.
It's like the Eternia Club.
Right. I would love
at the
to.
airport.
I would love
Hope it's
to.
fun by yourself.
I would absolutely love to. Have them loose and complete again. But for me, as a real Ghostbusters collector, one of my goals for early next year, one of my early collecting goals, is to have the complete set mint on card. Yes, Ryan's the glow keeper. He is.
Oh, nice.
And I want
big bright outfit.
I want Jay, says I'm 100% correct. I think what he's talking about is there's a perceived value. Like Jake, if you remember when there's that store, Vintage Toy King in Ocala, Florida.
Yeah.
And they've got all of
them sitting in there. Yeah.
They've been there forever. They want $700 a piece. And like, I don't want to be the one to tell them these are not worth $700 a piece.
I remember at Toylanta probably 3 or 4 years ago, we both looked at a set. Well, I don't know, and maybe it was a little bit longer. It was before you had your. It wasn't before you had your set, or maybe it was right after you bought your set. But we looked at a set, and I think it was like $700 for all of. Because I was like, oh, I kind of want these. You know what I mean? But it was like it was expensive, but it was the price for all of them. And I remember after that they started like ballooning in price on eBay and stuff like that.
Right. I think that. It's kind of hard to figure out which is the most rare. I have a feeling Peter is the hardest one to find.
Yeah.
Lewis and Egon seem to be pretty out there, and Ray seems to be pretty out there. Obviously, Ryan, you got yours, and you're Ectoglow Elite, and I no longer am, but I'm trying. I'm standing outside
You'll
the
get
walls
there,
planning.
Craig.
Now,
I like that we can talk about it openly.
Yeah,
on
I'll
the
open
show.
the gate as soon as you're ready. Yeah.
Now Abby knows I agonized over this for
like
weeks.
It was like it's tough. Yeah,
you
don't want to.
I can tell why you kept it secret because you knew how I would react.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to tell Ryan.
Oh no,
fucking yell at me. Here's the thing,
You'll
though.
just quietly rejoin the community.
Here's the thing. I am so excuse me. I'm lucky enough. I feel very fortunate. A little Christmas thankfuls here. I feel so fortunate to have truly some really amazing one-of-a-kind Ghostbuster stuff. I've got, a terror dog head. I've got a slime blower. I've got the trap from Ben Eady. And like, that's stuff that's like, it's not going anywhere. I'd rather be in an uncomfortable financial situation for a couple weeks than part with something like that, unless obviously I had to. So Ectoglows, I was like, I'll be able to. Now, they pop up. They're on eBay. It's going to take a little time to get it back because of the price point. But not opening these are in pristine condition.
I had a listener of I'm not sure if they're a listener of Toy Anxiety, but I know they listen to regular YHS. Somebody, I think they're sort of a new listener, but they sent me a picture of like a Godzilla toy recently, and they were like, "Hey, can you tell me what this is? I've always had, I just don't know what it is." But then they sent me another picture. They were like, "Hey, I found these at a Goodwill. I paid $3 for all this. Can you tell me if these are Ghostbuster ghosts?" And it was like 5 or 6, like companion ghosts and an Ectoglow Ray. Just loose. But they were like, "Yeah, I got it for a couple hours." And I was like, that's a good figure.
Right. I mean, I think, and Ryan, like speaking to Ectoglows, like they fall into that same category as those late stage Turtles figures. But to me, something like Scratch is more rare. I think what happened with Ghostbusters is they just hit clearance, and the thing about Ectoglows, when you find them on card, a lot of times they really are in good condition because they hit stores and were taken off shelves really quickly, and kids never really got their hands on them. So, but I'm excited. It's fun to have a chase. So I'll update everybody as I go.
Yeah, no matter where you are in the journey, it's fun.
Yeah. Just gotta,
I'm waiting for you at the top of Mount Olympus, Craig.
Mountain
Looking
turning.
down on you.
Let's go to the chat real quick. Ray said several years ago when people treated Earthbound as the holy grail, rarest of rare Super Nintendo games, but there were always 10 plus of them on eBay at any time. Yeah, sure. Luke says, Ryan, your sweater's making me itch irrationally. Okay.
This sweater's like super comfortable.
Sammy Delco says, hi all, good morning and happy holidays from Abu Dhabi. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
David
International.
Sockrocker says, Craig would sell Abby before he gives up his terror dog head.
No.
I would not. I would
no.
not. Probably not.
I'd contest it.
Probably not. So anyway, so lots of good pickups this week. This was a lot of fun. Should we get into some news here?
News, yeah.
Okay.
News.
All right. So real quick, we're going to touch on this, but we're going to kind of punt it a little bit to next week because I think Trevor from NECA is going to join us on the show next week. But
so we're going to acknowledge it.
We're going to acknowledge it, and we're going to say that NECA did put out these checklists today for the comic figures as well as the Toon Turtles. And I have been kind of like not really caring about the comic figures, but then you seeing this all lined up, it's like, God, these are all great.
I know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
These are beautiful. Those last 4 turtles at the bottom of the Mirage bracket, those are amazing. And same with that Splinter with the Mouser as well. Those are amazing looking toys.
I wasn't gonna like. I've seen. Wait, are these which ones are these? Are the Mirage ones? I've seen like the Casey Jones and a couple of the other ones. And this was a line that I've been trying to figure out my Turtles collection because I kind of want to stop buying Ninja Turtles because I have a lot.
Right.
But like the NECA movie Turtles, I'll always buy those. But I'm like, maybe I should try to put a hard halt on any Turtles that aren't those. In the Mirage figures, I always was like, nah, there's nothing there for me. If I see those turtles, I will buy those. Like the actual turtles. I don't care about anybody else, but if I see those turtles, I will buy them.
Are they
They look
hitting
like the posters. Do you remember the posters that came out with the turtles?
Yeah.
They look exactly like where it's all red like the comics.
It's all red and they're all painted to look like realistic, but they still look like cartoon.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
But there were all these turtles. They would not. Sometimes they wouldn't even be wearing their headbands. They would be like, or their like as a mask.
Right.
It would be like a headband. Like I remember my one friend, he had a poster of like one of the turtles, like looking at another real turtle through a pond. Like
Davies got it perfectly. It's the Nintendo game cover. Like that's exactly what it looks like. That's it for sure.
Okay.
Thanks, Sock Rocker. That's
also, look at that Shredder with his mask. That's a cool looking figure too. The Shredder there without his mask.
The battle
damage Shredder. Yeah, that's a cool.
Yep, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, these are great.
Fuck NECA, dude.
And then we've got the Archie figures down here, which Ryan, I know you're super stoked on.
Yeah, we've got nothing new here. I was kind of bummed out that there was nothing new when everything else got something new. But again, these just started to come out. So I expect Trevor, if you're listening, I expect an update with new figures by San Diego Comic-Con. All right? I'm giving you half a year.
Yeah.
All right. But
so
these exciting.
These are great. And then, like I said, I got that one last Ronin figure. And I can't wait to find this is like, to me, like full stop modern toy collecting. There's nothing better than NECA Turtles. Like, you could have your complaints about price or quality issue, whatever. Like, I got a ton of them and they're phenomenal. So let's go ahead and look at the Toon Turtles checklist, which I know people were excited about today. Make that a little bit bigger. So obviously a lot of this is stuff that's been out before, but there is either stuff that's been revealed or possibly not revealed. Like, it's kind of hard to keep up with what's actually been shown or not. But things that stood out to me today were this Mona Lisa, the baby turtles.
I feel like Mona Lisa was announced.
Maybe it was announced, but those baby turtles are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Big Mac, Bugman, and then look at this: the Space Adventure Donatello and Usagi Yojimbo.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Those are two very cool.
Very cool.
I'm assuming that's going to be a 2-pack. So they're just getting real. We'll have Trevor on next week. We'll kind of talk like through some of this stuff because they're getting so deep into the line.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all the short gangster, tall thug, grunt. I mean, these are characters that don't even have names. They're getting figures.
They don't even have names.
Oh man,
Dude, there's some cool looking
Yeah.
characters here that I just don't even recognize at all from Ninja. Like, I just don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know who that.
Who's that? That you're telling me that's not a Street Fighter character right there?
Who?
Yeah,
In the middle, the blue guy.
Chakahachi.
That's a street. And look, there's M. Bison over there on the other side of Bebop and Rocksteady. What the fuck is this?
Dirk Savage. That sounds like a Boogie Nights or something. Like, no, Jack, I closed my eyes and it's like these big, beautiful letters.
Starring Dirk Savage.
And it
Big,
just,
really big lights.
and it just explodes. And it's like the most amazing thing you've ever seen, Jack. And it says Dirk Savage. Great movie. Anyways, lots of cool stuff. We're going to get into it deeper next week. Also, look at this. Where'd it go? The Lotus figure. I mean, these are just great.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, I've got so many that I haven't opened yet that it's getting a little backed up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let it out.
I don't know why I
Yeah.
did that voice. Anyways, okay. I hope the chat's having some fun. Somebody asked sewer playset when they had announced there's going to be those 3 sewer dioramas. The first one's supposed to go on pre-order pretty soon, but I have a feeling maybe NECA's trying to like catch up. And I mean, I got a shipping notification for.
I heard that they're. I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that they're on a boat somewhere with Chucky and Tiffany.
Probably.
Okay.
No,
Have they announced their turtle van?
I bought it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Did you
it's
get
just
it
gonna be
already?
no, it hasn't shipped yet. No,
okay.
but they
Yeah.
did. Those will go. I got a shipping notification for my Turtles 2 set in my accessory pack.
A lot of people are getting those. The 4-pack of the turtles.
Now, Abby,
I wish I
Yeah.
would have bought those.
Yes. Yes.
just real quick, Turtles talk.
Mhm.
Putting you on the spot here. I know we've talked about it before.
Mm-hmm.
April from part 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Does she deserve her own figure?
Absolutely.
Why?
She's a great April. She's like funny. She connects with the turtles. She buys them presents,
She does.
and
Gifts.
she's like kind of her own thing. Like definitely different from. Well, she's a different person from the. the April
definitely
in
do the
first
Judith
movie.
Hogue.
Yeah, but I really like her, and I really like her costume in the 3rd movie in particular. She's like more like part of the action.
I
rather
told
than,
Trevor
like,
last week. I said,
hanging out.
"Listen, dude. Actually, I got to tell the story real quick. I was going to tell it next week, but I texted Trevor. I said, Trevor from NECA, brand manager for Turtles. I said, listen, I need you to do something. I said, Jake needs a win. He needs Turtles 3 figures. And Trevor was like, LOL. Okay, what's going on with Jake? And I was like, oh, he's fine. He just needs a win. Nothing happened.
He just wants those figures.
He just
Yeah.
wants Turtles 3 figures.
Look, Jake's living his life. And if you have to see what we have to see from his work, he needs Turtles 3.
I do.
He needs
If I have to see
Absolutely.
any more posts from his coworkers, I'm going to need Turtles 3 too.
Okay, moving on. Okay.
Moving right along.
Moving right along. Okay. Should we get into this drawing yet?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
the only
well,
reason.
yeah.
Listen,
That's the only
Craig,
reason I'm here.
I wasn't
too.
gonna
What
come
is
on the show
news?
tonight. Listen, also we're at 139 likes,
Let's get to 180,
and
folks.
and it looks
Come
like
on,
we
push
got
it. You can do
212 people watching. So there's no reason
If you want to ride that
we couldn't be there.
You gotta
Craig,
ride that.
I was earlier today. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a little tired.
Yeah.
Getting close to Christmas. I'm gonna take Toy Anxiety off today.
You were take the night off. Okay.
We'll take the night off. Nobody's gonna miss it, right?
Yeah.
And then the drama happened. And listen, the drama happened ×2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it twice.
I'm ready
Two
to talk
dramas.
about it.
Okay. Let's talk about our drama first. Okay. So I'm sitting there.
I wasn't
having-
actually going to take it off. I just thought that was a fun story.
I liked it.
Yeah,
That was good.
I'm
You
sitting
worked
there.
me. I'm a mark.
I might take it off.
Abby's
Hanging
like,
out.
you know what? I'm
Hey,
gone.
You know what?
Just
I want to
disappears.
reflect.
Oh, see, I was looking for
Oh,
this.
you were
I got
pulling
a
it up.
different
Cool.
hood cast.
All right, let's pull it up.
Here we go. All right, so today I'm sitting there minding my own business. I'm dusting off my new Ecto Glows, whistling Dixie. I don't think. Can you say that?
I don't think so.
I'm not gonna say that again.
Pretend.
Okay.
Pretend.
Also,
Craig
you
didn't say
can't whistle, so none of that was true.
Listen to the Dixie Chicks, now known as the Chicks.
Wow.
Okay, so basically, we get tagged in this Instagram post. I'm just gonna read the post. It's from a podcast called Hoodcast AF. It's an action figure podcast. The only reason we're acknowledged we're not starting beef. There's no feud.
Yeah,
I don't know who these guys are.
It's a funny story. This
It's
is
a fun
story.
thing that happened.
Yeah.
So they tag us in this post and they said, "You all must have lost your minds promoting your own show while leaving a negative review. Listen to episode 128 for our response. There's a reason why Hoodcast AF and our listens are the bad boys or girls of action figure podcasting. We won't stoop to Craig's level of unprofessionalism. You want to play? We can play. And not just with toys." Okay. So I had to read this
With ourselves?
Yeah.
Craig-
Gonna be a rumble
Craig
tonight.
was very confused as to what was happening.
It's
Yeah.
hard to figure out. Like, I was like, what is happening? I was like,
I was equally confused. I was like, is this someone coming after us? What's happening?
So basically what happened was and I want to be so upfront. I love the community. I love toy podcasts. If these guys want to be on Toy Anxiety, they can. If they want me on their show, we'll talk about it. Like, this is not about a feud.
Right.
This is about somebody went to their iTunes, left them a 3 out of 5 star review. Their name is Yasima Be Crying. It sounds like Jar Jar Binks. Like, Yasima Be Crying. I don't know. And the comment, the title of the review says, "Just listen to Toy Anxiety. These guys aren't as good as YHS." Signed, Craig G.
yeah. It's an imposter.
So here's what I thought was funny is, listen, they immediately thought like, oh, Craig, like fucking he's starting shit with us. And like,
Right.
first of all, I have no time in my life. I have no time to do anything, let alone find podcasts and leave them reviews promoting YHS. If you want to listen to us, if you want to listen to Toy Anxiety, great. But like, I'm not going to be like, this isn't my strategy. Like to be like, I'm going to go do this. But the thing that I thought was really funny is that like, if I were to be a troll, there's no way and promote YHS. There's no way I would sign it with my own.
And on top of that, you've never referred to yourself in any email or anything I've ever gotten as Craig G.
Craig G, right? By the way, Mike, this might be one of the hosts. Mikey says, "I'm one of those Hoodcast guys. We're super vulgar. You guys are way cleaner." Okay, so that's
Cool.
Great. We're cleaner.
Okay.
We're cleaner.
All right.
But what I messaged them, I was like, "Hey guys, like, somebody's fucking with you or fucking with me, but I just want to let you know I didn't do this." And like, if people think I did, like, whatever. Whatever. But what I thought was really funny is that, like, it's either somebody who likes us and is like, this will be a fun, because we've joked about wanting to start a
Sound
feud.
like somebody who likes. It's such a weird thing for somebody to do, because we've also never mentioned this show, and like,
Right.
like no offense to these guys, but I've never, no offense to these guys, but I don't even know who you are.
Right.
Like, I don't even know.
Do you remember
I've never heard
in
of the
Christmas
show
Vacation? Hang on. Do you remember in Christmas Vacation when Chevy Chase got really mad at his boss about his bonus? Then Randy Quaid went and kidnapped his boss.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And brought it. That's what this
Did a
reminds
listener
me
do
of.
that?
Yeah, I think a listener just like
Oh.
did
Well,
the
here's the-
equivalent to
So that's
that.
where you were last night.
So another one of the funny things is like, it could just be somebody else named Craig G who likes Toy Anxiety. Like, there is a chance it's just like a
Yeah.
weird coincidence.
Craig Golden from
Craig-
Massachusetts.
Craig Griffin. So my thing is like, I don't know who this podcast is, but also like, I don't listen to any, like, the thought of listening to people talk about toys is a nightmare. So I just like seriously, like, I listen to wrestling podcasts and stuff, but there's a lot of toy podcasts, and like it's great. There's a lot of toy YouTube channels and stuff like that. So I did want to kind of like address it and be like, hey,
That's not
Wait,
your
hold on.
style.
Wait,
You
hold on.
network.
Hold on. He says, regardless if you did or did not, it's hilarious. I've been wanting a podcast beef for 130 plus episodes. I didn't even know who you are. Dude.
That's the vibe I was getting.
I also wanted a beef, and I'm kind of annoyed that you're being cool about it because I wanted a fucking.
Yeah, we're way more fucking
We
vulgar,
did too.
god damn it.
Shit,
Fuck, motherfucker.
Okay.
No, yeah.
All right. I'm like,
Go
don't
ahead,
say I'm
Greg.
not vulgar.
I'll just say in all Brandon says henceforth all sad comments shall promote toy anxiety be signed Craig G. Yes. Well, the reason I didn't want to address this is because the odds of like now this is going to become a thing and people are just going to be like leaving reviews on other podcasts.
Just to razz
No,
you?
that's kinda
Yeah,
shit.
probably.
That's kind of shitty. That's
Yeah,
kinda
don't do
shitty.
that.
Don't
Yeah,
do that.
no.
So listen, we have I don't know the Hoodcast AF guys, but listen, if they've done 130 episodes, that means
They've earned their beef.
they've earned their beef.
Yeah.
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 Where's the beef? Arby's. Sorry. So
No, mine was original.
You know what? I say fuck that. Fuck these guys.
Oh, yes,
You know
Ryan.
what? I looked up the Hoodcast, and you know what I got? Sure wasn't about toys. It was about the hood. And if you want to start a beef with us, well, guess what? You got one. Because Lord knows you not only play with toys, you play with yourselves. 'Cause that's what it says. And you're fucking bio. Anyways, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to have a beef too.
If you
I wanted
decided
say
to get
something.
offended at that, I
Hey
guess.
Ryan,
Yeah.
you were muted for that whole thing.
No.
Yeah, no.
In my mind, I was
No. We're kidding. And you know what? I'm going to use a wrestling term with you guys. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
absolutely.
Well, if you guys want
Like, honestly.
If you wanted to professionally like fight it out,
we
Like an
have
actual
a
fight?
match.
I don't wanna
No,
fight.
see, if I want to have a beef, I want to have one with Pixel Dan because at least I know it's going to lead into a pro wrestling match.
Yeah, Pixel Dan's like an actual
Right.
wrestler. But
Right?
anyways, yeah. Hey, you know what? Go check out their go check out their
Yeah,
podcast.
go check them out.
There you go.
I think you've been an antagonist. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But anyways, listen, there was more drama today.
Now we can get to the like good drama
Juice.
that we can make
Yeah.
fun of because
It's
we
not
have
a-
nothing
yeah.
to do with it.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't ever have real drama.
So, all right. So basically, there was this article that dropped yesterday from CNBC that really listen, seeing a bunch of like whiny toy collectors like be validated was so funny. Like because basically this article comes out and says, "Hey, adults are but they called it the kidults, right? That's the
Adult.
the terminology."
Hey,
I
first
hate that
off,
term.
listen, I love that term. And this Sarah Whitten who wrote this, I hate her so much, but I'm going to marry her if she's single. And I'm going to tell you why. She did the one thing I dreamed of doing. Having a blanket statement that generalizes adult toy collectors and gets them in a tizzy. I've been trying to do that for years.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
she took it away from me, and she did it so much better than I could have ever done it. So, Sarah Whitten, if you are watching this, please know I love you.
Wow, dude. Sarah.
Yeah.
All right. You better get on Toy Tinder and see
Stirring
if
up
Sarah's
the
up there.
feelings and
I don't know what
Ryan's
Toy Tinder
heart.
is, but
Toy
what'd you say?
Tinder.
I just said she was stirring up feelings in Ryan's heart.
Ryan's heart.
Yeah.
They said Ryan's heart.
Oh no! Whoa!
That
Okay.
too.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, so if this article comes out, we're not going to read the whole article, but basically, TLDR, the article says the toy industry is seeing growth in bigger numbers than ever before in what is the adult collector category. It's a wide range. 12 and up is what they consider adult collectors. But essentially, what the article was saying was, hey, you matter, your purchases matter. The big companies, Mattel, Hasbro, Jazzwares, etc., pay attention to the buying habits of the not children focused toy buyers because it's driving revenue in a very significant way. Okay,
So
so
if they showed plush toys and not something cool like a
Yeah.
HasLab Razor Crest.
right, this thing.
They're trying to. So people out there are like seeing the normal people are seeing this article and like Lily's fucking weirdos buying plushies.
Right? They did everything. I love Sarah so much. I love
We're not
the best
babies.
article. Oh.
All right. So the article goes on. It's got some, go read the article. It's facts and figures. Quotes from Jeremy Padower, who, if you guys remember during the pandemic, I actually had a nice interview with Jeremy Padower from Jazzwares. You can find in the archives. But essentially, this comes out. This all goes back to, excuse me, some people were quick to talk about Scott Knightlip, Spectre Creative Toy Guru, because he's been long saying that this category doesn't matter to the big companies. The adult collector is not a real category. It's a niche afterthought. And whatever, who cares? That's his opinion. He's was in the toy industry. He's not anymore. So today, this all goes back to the big debate. If you remember, the Geek Dad Life hosted
like 3 years ago.
How long, Ryan? When was that? It's at
That
least
would've
2
been-
years ago.
That's got to be 2 years ago. But that's how we first really kind of met Geek Dad Life as well.
Yeah, sure.
And Mad Hatter. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's how
through
we.
politics.
That's before the booster rolled out.
Yeah,
I was in
we-
between my Modernas.
That's right. Yeah. Between my shots. That's
Yeah,
what it
I was between
Yeah.
shots there.
That's.
But
But
so
yeah, that
anyways,
would have been around then. And it's kind of funny how close we've all come because of that damn debate. But yes, continue.
well, I'm trying to remember what was the point of the debate. I know that Geek Dad Life and Retro Blast.
It was
Oh.
just
No, it wasn't. It was Retro Blasting was going after Scott
Scott?
Parwar or what?
What?
Toy Guru.
Scott. What?
Knightlip? What happened?
Guardguar?
Nardwar.
Guar?
Scott Nardwar.
Oh, okay.
Right? And so they were going after each other back and forth like 15-year-olds on a forum in 1999.
Right.
And they were just going back and forth and back. And then finally, Jay opened up common neutral ground and
Right.
said, I don't have, anything in on this. You just use my platform. That way, no one's trying to get clout from one another because they all feel they're the top of the food chain of toys. And Jay just said, here, you can use this and we will settle this like adults.
And the
And
reason, right. So for those of you, it's in the Geek Dad Life's channel. Go watch it.
Mhm.
So Geek Dad Life hosts the debate. It's Retro Blasting versus Toy Guru. And then there was an after show, which I was a part of, the commentary after the debate. And I think the whole thing was Retro Blasting, Toy Guru basically have very differing opinions about the toy industry and the trends of the toy industry and all of that stuff, right? And Toy Guru made his points, and there was a lot of Wi-Fi issues, and Retro Blasting made his points. But really,
It's funny, we still joke about that too. Still, I think that's still an ongoing joke about the
Right.
Lights computer.
But I think the whole thing, if I remember correctly, is that Retro Blasting was saying the toy industry is messed up. They're taking advantage of the consumer. I have a history in corporate world and X, Y, and Z. And Scott Knightlip was saying, no, everything they're doing is right. But he also had like all these other opinions that were like questionable. And like they just went at it for 2 hours. And Jake, you said something to me today that was really funny about do you remember what you said about like,
no. What? I don't remember.
it was basically because I was like, well, what was the point? You were like, nobody won that debate except for the watchers or something.
Right. Because it was like, one of the things that we have noticed just about the toy tuber, community in general, and it's not everybody, but like there are some people out there who do videos and it looks like somebody just murdered somebody and they're doing an expose on it or something. It's like people are so serious about the dumbest things, and Retro Blasting is one of those guys. Like he is so angry all the time, and I mean, I get angry about things, and I can get passionate about what I hate or whatever when we're doing these kind of shows, but the thing is like we can have fun with it, and we know how to make fun of ourselves and be silly and like not really care, because it's when it comes down to it, like it's toys.
Yeah.
But these guys can't. So like it's like it's like they get their feelings hurt or something, and the debate was just like, it's like a car wreck that you're watching, and everybody's having so much fun. Like I had so much fun watching. I loved it. The debate was so much fun. But you know who didn't have any fun? The two guys debating.
Right.
Like you can tell that they hated each other. So
it's really hard to even articulate what they were arguing, right? Like it was just like opinion based kind of like stuff about, I think, Spectre creative or Scott would be like, these lines are going to die off, but Masters of the Universe Origins isn't going to last because of these reasons. And it's like, well, they just did a $10,000 crowdfund, or not even $10,000,
$10,000,
$10,000 person,
$10,000 Eternia.
Yeah. And then like retro blasting, like, it's not that neither one of them made valid points during the thing, because they both did, but it was at the end of the day, it was like, what's the point of this discussion? Like what you're so passionately like, at the end of the day, if you don't like the way the toy industry works and capitalism and all that, you have the right as a consumer to not buy, right? Like I did. I quit buying Black Series figures because I was fed up and frustrated, but like,
yes,
it's over.
You have control of your own actions.
Moving on.
Not do it. Yeah.
At least that's why I say publicly. When I'm at the store and I'm screaming at I pick up the Obi-Wan, so like, you let me down.
Mon Mothma, why?
Okay. So, anyways, so the whole thing is, no, it's fine. It was me. So, Abby, you watched the debate.
Yeah.
These are grown adult males. You might have a different perspective of what drives people to be so passionate and have that kind of like back and forth.
Yeah, I don't know how to figure out what was going on between those two, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of like a pissing contest or like a dick measuring thing. Like that's sort of how I felt.
That's what I thought it was going to be. I was like, cool.
Yeah, just to put it plainly.
Get out the old.
Nobody was bringing out meter sticks that night. That's
So, anyways, people might be asking, well, what does this article have anything to do with this? So, basically, the whole toy world was set on fire with this article. And people were like, we matter. And I know that Scott's got a video dropping, I think tomorrow or something, that's like basically calling bullshit on the whole article. And Retro Blasting came out today and was like,
let's have another debate.
I win. I was right.
But anyway, we should debate part 2.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason we're talking about it is that Retro Blasting on Facebook, like basically there's a long post and you can go read it. And I'm sure there's some good stuff in there, but he did like call out Geek Dad Life and was like, basically saying like Geek Dad, Jay took Scott's side. And it's just like, for the love of fucking God, nobody cares less about this than Jay. Jay had it on his channel because it was fun.
Right.
You made the greatest point. Everybody had fun except for the two people debating.
Right.
Like,
I'm not trying to Retro Black, he's got like a big show. He does a lot of work. He's like doing a lot of videos and like that's awesome. But it's just, why does it not ever seem fun to him at all? Like that's the thing. It's like, why are you acting like somebody just like killed your dog or something?
Right.
Like I just don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's and listen, sorry, we have some microphones.
We're good. Yeah.
The whole thing is like, at the end of the day, we put on these shows and you kind of like lean into your personality a little bit. And I've met Michael French in person. We had a great conversation. He's a nice guy. I think that the whole like looking for that check mark of I was right, you were wrong. Like Scott's Toy Guru is never going to come out and like be like, you know what, I was wrong. Like that's never going to happen. So it's just like it ends up just being entertaining for us. Right?
Yeah.
Like, because we're not gonna, maybe I'll have a debate at some point, but it has to be something worth debating. That like Ryan and Jay had a debate.
Like something fun.
Or whatever.
A fun debate, not
a fun
like
debate. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to fucking do research and have notes and have a essay's worth of paper.
Hey, this is from Thanos.
I still did for Toy Biz.
New debate topic. Should toy collecting be fun? Absolutely not.
No. I don't think so.
You should have to hunt for it. There should
Yeah.
be no online deals. Nothing but exclusives.
Yeah.
You have to hunt and earn it. You shouldn't just be able to go up to the store and pick what you want.
Mm-hmm.
There
Yeah.
you go. There's my
But
answer.
anyways, and like I want to be really clear, and you could cut this one and put it on YouTube. Like I like everybody. I'm glad that these like we do what we do because there is a toy YouTube community and everyone's got their own opinions, their own sides and factions. But I just think that the level of seriousness, like I could have a serious discussion about toys and I could have a serious debate on toy pricing and the way that things are marketed and whether there's predatory, like we could do all that.
Right.
But I'd rather hang out with my friends and have a good time and
Yes.
just say,
But yeah, but the difference is like there are times where we talk about stuff like that. It's
Sure.
still you can still have fun and not be like a black hole of all emotion. You know,
right.
you can still be enjoyable to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So listen, at the end of the day, we love Jay, we love Geek Dad Life, and he did a really Luke, this is funny. Can we quote you as Craig G?
Yes.
Yes.
Anything that you don't want to own up to was said by Craig G.
But I think
Feel
like
free
the
to
whole
quote
thing
him
is
with
like,
anything you think he might say.
I think what Jay did was really great because it shined a light on like it was a fun event and like the after show was really fun and like clearly it made an impact because like people found YHS and toy anxiety because of it and like we got to be friends with Jay. Like really really great stuff came out of it, but it's just like, dude, it's been a year and a half. Like I think the better thing would be to have like, I think Retro Blasting and Scott should start a channel together.
Oh, that would
Odd
be
Couple?
good. It'd be like,
Yeah.
exactly. It'd be like the Odd Couple. That would be Perfect Strangers. You know, I would love to watch that. That'd be
Yeah.
that'd be
Let's
some
ask
fun.
if they're interested in a holiday special. We can maybe produce it.
Standing
Ding,
tall
Mm-mm.
on the wings of Hasbro's
It
predatory pricing.
really rolls.
This line won't last a week.
Oh.
Pretty good.
So, anyways, it's gonna
Take
be good.
that, Mad Hatter. You're not the only one dropping an album next year.
Hey, shout out to Mad Hatter's
Yes.
song last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
His multiple songs he's been putting out for the past month have been like on point and entertaining.
So here's the deal. We've got, let's see here, 248. There's a lot of people watching. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
166 likes. We're almost there to reach the old giveaway. 180 likes to give away this Boba Fett. Were there any other topics or things that needed to be covered before we move on towards the end of the show and sad comments and all of that? Do we
This
discuss
whole
our,
episode has been sad comments.
it
Yeah,
has been.
it has.
been.
Yeah, but we didn't
Oh.
have any music to it, and it
Um,
was all our own sadness.
You,
Yeah, right,
you
exactly.
were Craig. You were showing off those NECA download things. You skipped one.
Oh shoot! I actually have it.
Oh, what
I
have you got?
think is it the Universal one?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me show that. Abby, will you plug the Patreon real
Hang
quick?
on, we're gonna delay some time while everyone gives this video a like,
Yes.
so that we
thank
can
Yes, give
unlock
us a
the goal.
like.
And we're
I
gonna talk
am
about some
upbeat.
Universal monsters and what was announced in that, because we love that stuff. Abby,
you. Sure.
what's
No,
on your mind?
thank you, Ryan, for taking over. Just sign up for Patreon. We work really hard on it, and it's just fun bonus content, and you can all get it on it for $5.
Yep.
Yeah, and you get to join the Ouija board stuff that
Yeah, we're gonna do a
you
Ouija
get
board.
to
We're gonna
do-
talk
we're
to
gonna play with a
dead
Ouija.
people.
We're gonna play with a Ouija
talk
board.
into the internet spirits tonight.
Yeah.
We're gonna-
Grumpy Fish says, "Sorry, I like my toy tube channels to have zero fun. I get home from work and I want to sit back and relax with grown men yelling about toys." Me too. Hey, we just unlocked the giveaway. There you go.
Heck yeah!
yeah.
Oh,
Awesome.
thank you.
Thanks,
guys.
y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank
All
you.
right. Well, the
thank you.
show's over. I decided I don't want to
All
get that
right.
going.
I don't want
Next
to talk
Tuesday.
about classic.
Hey, wow, Craig! Big loss to them for not getting the Boba Fett figure.
Jake,
Oh,
people
come on.
fucking want this thing. Just because
I-
you don't want it doesn't mean that Jake, you do operate. Jake, one thing I love about you is you have no concept that just because you don't like it, somebody else might.
I have the concept. I just like it's just fun.
can't
to
get
talk
behind
shit
it.
about
Fun.
toys.
No,
yeah.
I'm
Then
with
you know
Jake
what?
on this.
Well,
Craig
have a
has no
debate.
concept of what kidding means.
Ah!
Ooh, we're having a debate.
Is this a debate?
Yeah. There will be no debates.
If it's such a
Craig,
shitty
that's
figure,
my thing.
why
My
didn't they?
thing is to make fun of the thing
debate
you
those.
want.
Craig, have you ever heard
That
of a
is our
shtick?
dynamic.
Yeah. You ever heard
I
of
got
it?
a fucking Boba Fett right here. Shut up. I hate Boba Fett, and he's right here in my toy shelf. I don't care.
Hey,
Right.
cheap plug, by the way. Tomorrow night on YHS proper, we are going to be recording the return of Wookiees and Cookies.
Yeah.
We're going to do a whole Star Wars episode, and I have a feeling we're going to talk about Boba Fett because whether or not you like the character or not, that show was something else.
I like the show
Certainly.
now. After
Some-
digesting it, I like it.
Stop that. That can't be a
Mm-mm.
true statement. We got Davey Sockrocker here. Real talk. The reason the show makes even the toy frustrations fun and funny is this incredible crew. So many shows don't have this magic, and it shows. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow,
Thank
yeah,
so
thank
much.
you.
The
We
magic.
appreciate that.
Grumpy Fish. Sweet. Now I can win that figure. I think you did it twice. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Jake. So this is some good shit here. So this is,
Yeah.
we talked to people from NECA when we were at New York Comic Con, and I think the what we're learning is that this Universal Monsters line is very successful.
It's doing well. That's what I hear.
Mhm.
So Jake, what do you own from this line so far?
I got a Frankenstein. I got both versions of the Wolfman, and the Mummy, and that's all I've seen so far. I know you have the like the accessory set for the Mummy, right?
Yeah, I have the Mummy playset. Yeah,
I have not seen that. Who else is out? I don't know who else is. Are any of the other figures released? I know
I don't-
there's the
the Glow in the
Dracula's
Dark
not
ones.
out yet, is he?
no, I haven't seen
Well,
Dracula.
Wolfman's
seen
out.
Wolfman's out.
I got both versions of the Wolfman. I've seen the glow in the dark ones. Passing on those. I will get the colors and the black and white versions, but the glow ones I've skipped on.
Okay. I've almost bought the glow in the dark ones because I think the packaging, that flashback
The
to that
packaging's
old
great.
Remco packaging is really
It's
cool.
yeah, it's really
Mhm.
sturdy.
So now Invisible Man, well, I think we've seen Dracula. I don't know if we've seen Invisible Man, but I think the Bride and the Nosferatu are both new reveals, right?
Those are new, and I believe Professor Burke is also new. They had just kind of showed off Phantom of the Opera pretty recently. I saw Nosferatu on this list, and I was like, oh, that's brand new. And then it took me another day before I realized that Bride of Frankenstein is on here as well, and that's new.
That's a
Yeah,
good
she
one.
looks
Yeah.
great.
Mhm.
I hope she gets an accessory pack. Actually, I hope
Yeah,
they all
love
get
that.
accessory
Love her.
packs. If they make an organ for Phantom,
Phantom.
That would be insane. I think it's safe. Like, I mean, did they not already? So we know Dracula has an accessory set. I'm pretty sure they've already revealed Frankenstein has an accessory set. So I think it's probably a pretty good bet that most of these will get.
even if they for Phantom, even if they did the boat, I think I'd be cool with that. But I think I'd rather have the organ.
I think the boat is a big ask, but maybe
it is.
God, I got to catch up.
Yeah,
with,
I
my
love
knowledge
these.
is so limited of Universal. I mean, I know the main guys, but like, can I just say something? Who's Professor Burke? I don't know who that is.
I mean, I don't fucking know off the top of my head either. Like,
Oh, okay, good. I was like getting scared. I was like, I don't know.
no, like
I've been stressed out all day. I was like, fuck, I don't know who Burke is. They're gonna
All
fucking
you have-
yell at me.
all you have to do is Google it.
I can't
I mean,
spell.
I recognize him, but I don't know what movie he's from. It's from like there it is, London After Midnight. I've heard of it. It's a classic. I have not seen London After Midnight.
Deep
but
cuts from NECA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I'm
that's what I like.
surprised
I
you
want
can-
these to keep going.
I was gonna say,
Abby.
I'm surprised you can see the Invisible Man.
Thank you for that. That was good.
I'm gonna leave a sad
Thank you.
comment.
There you go.
It's not true to the book.
That's not Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, fuck. I've got the black and white Wolfman, and then I've got the regular Mummy and Frankenstein. So I've been a little bit like back and forth of how much of a completist I want to be on these, but I mean, now's the time to make that decision because 2 years from now it's gonna be way too late.
I want to get, except for the glow in the darks, I want to get them all.
But now I've got those ecto glows. And I need to
Yeah.
get these glow in the darks.
Wait, do I need the glow works?
They look so good because they're. I
Yeah.
believe the packaging's based on the old Remco Universal
the
Monsters,
Remco.
which those cost a lot.
Can we just ask like Trevor to be like, hey, can you send us some empty Remco boxes?
He'll be like, you just want the boxes? Okay, just sends us trash in the mail. I love that.
Yeah.
Ray Cameron says, "Where's Abbott and Costello?" And like, I mean that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would not doubt them doing something like. I mean, we'll see. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Go all the way. Make
Yeah.
dude. By the way, growing up, like they used to show Abbott Costello movies every Sunday morning, and like my whole family would watch them. This during the happy times, and Abbott Costello Meet Frankenstein or any of those, they're so fun. Like those are like, do they
Yeah.
hold up? Like, yeah, kind of. I mean, it was made in the 1940s or whatever, but like from a nostalgia point of view, it's just fucking awesome. And that creature looks great too. I don't think that's hit yet either.
No, it's not.
So,
No.
Abby,
I think Dracula's next. I don't know if that's.
Well, they got to make Quasimodo at some point too.
I mean, I don't think you should be making light of these monsters. The books, they're pretty scary. No, I think these are awesome. I think NECA's a great company, and it's good to get like B-sides and smaller characters. And yeah, it's what we wanted. I think the chat's excited.
How do we get Bram Stoker's Dracula, like the 92 movie figures?
Oh,
But I want all of them. I want the women in there too, and that
Yes.
beast that bangs them, and I want all of them.
get it.
Hell is all this time. Oh, wrong
Wrong
piece.
movie.
Wrong piece.
Gary
Greg,
Oldman.
Can you
Yeah.
share the giveaway link for the to sign up? Did
Yeah,
you share that yet?
I'm gonna put that in just 1 second.
Okay.
So yeah, lots of good stuff, man. NECA is absolutely killing it. Give me 1 second.
We're 2 likes away, folks.
But I think we hit it.
Oh,
From what?
did we? I might
We
just
hit it,
refresh.
yeah.
You got to refresh
Hey.
it.
Yeah.
Give me 2 likes.
But we
Tom,
give it to us anyway.
you
We'll
can-
change
we still
it.
want to. We still want to.
Well,
So here in just a
I'm
second,
lagging.
I am going to post the entry form for the Boba Fett. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to the form. You're going to fill it out. We're going to only ask you one question. All we need is your YouTube username or first and last name. And then we're going to do a little wheel spin and after sad comments, which should be pretty fun. This has been a fun episode. By the way, just
Yeah.
shout out lots of people here. We appreciate you being here. If you're new, the one thing I always say is if you like what we do, tell a friend. Because our goal is mostly to just grow the community, grow what we do here on Tuesday nights. And we've had a really nice year of growth. By the way, I'm putting the link in there right now. From where we were a year ago to now, it's been really awesome to see the chat grow and the participation grow and the Patreon grow and everything else. So we just appreciate it.
And if you don't like what we do, don't just keep it to yourself.
Yeah. Do you, Abby?
Impersonate us and leave mean, salty comments on other podcast
Don't do
accounts.
it.
Before we get into sad comments, Abby,
Yeah, I didn't have any sad comments this week because I couldn't find any, and I wanted to bring a little bit of good cheer into everyone's hearts this holiday season. So I wrote a card for everyone.
and you used
from me to Toy Anxiety.
because John still hasn't got his Santa on Geek Dad Life, and we're just using.
So I used,
You just
we
got
the
extra
cards.
cards.
we just have
over
extras.
Just wanted to
Yeah.
rub it in John's face.
Abby's like, well, I used whiteout and whited out that really nice letter from last week that you
I-
read. And just wrote over.
Yeah. Also, I hope we weren't saving this because it's
Yeah.
completely covered up.
You can still
Let's
save
see
it.
if I can get through this without.
Hey guys, I see what I did. Give me 1 second.
getting
I'm gonna.
too much shit.
Did Craig mess up the form again?
I didn't mess it up. It's just these things are. All right, guys. New link. Here it is. Before everybody has a fucking conniption to it. New link. It's not the right thing. It's a bubble. I know. Okay.
Well,
New
don't
link.
make fun of them, Craig. You did wrong, not them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm doing a lot.
Now they have to pay for your mistakes.
I'm like Donatello at the beginning of the cartoon. There's pulling on just shit going on. Okay, there you
Hey,
go.
let Abby read her letter.
Abby.
Let her read
let her-
something.
let her read something.
All right?
Let her read something.
I'm really good at writing letters and cards to people, so
And
I thought I'd
reading them.
do it. I don't
Yeah.
want to build it up too much. Here we go.
you want music?
Yeah, kind of like
Are you gonna-
holiday.
Are you
I
going to
don't
read
have
this in the Daniel Plainview voice? Or?
No.
No.
We're just gonna
Dear
do.
toy anxiety family.
Maybe do it like in Kermit's voice, because that's a pleasant.
Hey there,
Oh, please don't actually.
dear toy anxiety family.
No, don't do that. All right, so this is serious. Here you go.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Look, we've made it through another year with no debates. And my goodness, chat, look how you've grown. I see y'all dressed in green tonight, and I wanted to say thank you. You're not only stylish, but you're contributing to the stream carnival train wreck that we call a show. You mean a lot to us. To y'all who are here for the first time or new subscribers, welcome to the shit show. We love you too. We didn't all grow up with picturesque Eternia Christmas mornings, except for Ryan. I certainly didn't, and the holidays can present a challenge for those of us struggling with PTSD, anxiety, and depression around December 25th. The purpose of this card is to let you know that you are loved and listened to by us here at YHS. And while I cannot offer our personal phone numbers or addresses, I can shout out the 988 Suicide Crisis Lifeline. And I can tell you that you have friends here and in the YHS Discord and in group therapy. This message is personal as fuck to me, and I want everyone here tonight to feel loved, seen, and accepted. Okay, back to complaining about toy costs and shipping issues. Love you. Love out.
That was great.
That was nice.
That was great.
Yeah, fuck it. We don't have to go deep into it. Just saying I love you guys and I understand.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
you too, Abby.
Yeah,
Well,
that was
thank
great.
you.
Thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are like, listen, this time of year can be tough. We're glad we can build some community for you guys, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
And for even more community, $5 a month gets you.
I was not going to do a plug in that card. Like, no.
Patreon.com/it. Come on. Jake needs a win. Remember? He needs the
Come on, do it for Jake.
do it for me.
Think about Jake, but you
I had
know,
to write down that phone
Craig's the
number
one
you were
looking for
giving
the
out.
ecto
And
glow.
think about low key. Low key needs something.
Yeah, low-key, Jakey.
looky Jakey.
That was good stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
of
that was
course.
good, Abby.
So
Thank you.
Really love everyone.
what we're going to do is we're going to get to three things left. We've got sad comments, then we've got the giveaway, and then we are going to get to the extreme toy anxiety Ouija board after show, which is not something I ever thought I'd say, especially in December.
It's satanic.
Yeah, I'm super scared.
Okay.
I've seen
So-
The Exorcist, and honestly, like that's how The Exorcist starts is with a Ouija board. so-
Yeah.
God, I just remember that whole. We're about to be on year 7 of YHS. We've had some fun adventures.
Yeah.
There was good stuff. Okay, so we're gonna get to sad comments now. This is the segment we do every week, where we basically scour the internet for the latest toy commentary, and we basically give a voice to the voiceless. People are really liking your message, Abigail.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I told you I'm good at writing cards. It's
Do
my
it
one
for me,
gift.
Craig G. Craig, can you have your name be Craig? Yes, I'll change my name.
Craig G.
Sadia Rahman says such a beautiful message.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then there's some people
Thank you.
saying satanic underboob. Lots of good stuff
Thank
going
you.
on. So there you go. Okay. We appreciate you guys being here. Okay, so Jake, do you have some sad comments this weekend?
I have 3.
Okay.
Sure.
And now do you want to do our duet first, or do you want to save that one?
Oh wait, which one is that?
Well, wasn't there one where like I was supposed to read the first part and you were going to read the response, or maybe I misunderstood what you were saying?
I think Ryan was saying that. I think that was hold on. Where is that?
You know what? Forget me.
It's in
We'll
the
just-
chat, right?
Yeah, it's in the chat. It's in the chat.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's fine. So what we'll do is, Ryan, do you have sad comments, or is this?
I
Jake
don't. It's the Jake show.
It's the Jake
I had
show.
Ewoks. Jake's got comments.
It's Jake's solo night.
We're gonna go. This is just like the beginning of Home Alone 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Kevin
Got
has
the
his
little
solo.
candle. It's your big solo, Jake.
Craig, I
But
found
you
it.
did, you little twerp.
I did find the one you're talking about. I don't.
Well, you can just read it. I think it'd be funnier if you do it.
I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna read the ones I picked.
Yeah.
But wait, I'm so confused. I thought you sent it to me.
Ryan did. Ryan said I
Oh,
have a
that's
sad
what it
comment for
was.
Craig to read.
Gotcha.
don't
That's what
Guys,
it
no
was.
debates, okay?
Okay. Well, here, Jake, if I read that sad comment, will you read that first reply?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Well, we'll start with that one then.
I'm looking
I
All right.
literally was like, oh, thank you.
All right, here we go. First sad comment. Now, what was this post about? I don't even fucking know. All right, here we go.
Marvel Legends, I think.
Marvel Legends post. Here it is. Since you did make a post about it to avoid negative feedback, I'll ask here. Why is the Ronin figure 30? A year ago, the Future King.
Craig, we can't hear you there. You're cutting out too hard for us to.
Shit, what happened?
I don't know. As soon as you started talking, it was like.
I think
it was
it's
like
the music thing.
I think it's the spirits from the Ouija board already
coming already. Okay,
intercepting.
then we'll this just be.
you sounded like when, Wayne and Wayne's World when he orders from
when he's
the,
doing the thing. Okay, I'll just read it without the music. Then you'll do. Okay, since you didn't. This is Marvel Legends. Sorry. Since you didn't make a post about it to avoid negative feedback, I'll ask here. Why is the Ronin figure $39.99? 5 dots. A year ago, the Future King Thanos figure was $29.99, and it's twice the size of Ronin. Inflation isn't 200% or whatever. It's just getting ridiculous to the point of quitting completely. Hashtag sad comment. Hashtag toy anxiety. I had no idea that was there. I didn't even know.
It's your Christmas surprise.
But there is a response, and I believe
Yes.
Jake's going to read the response.
I'll read
this
the
is
response.
the first comment.
Plastic is made from oil. Have you noticed any changes in global oil prices over the last year, perhaps?
Okay, we got through it. Thank
Hold
you.
on. We have the culprit.
I felt dirty, but it was the final straw for me with Legends. I had tagged it sad comment and toy anxiety. Yeah, that was great.
We
You
like
made
it.
it.
We love it.
You
God.
You made it.
Sad comments is going to lose
Craig
all
didn't
of
even
its
know.
credibility because people are just going to be trying to get on.
Good.
I don't know. You can.
Good.
tell
I actually
from-
hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Jake, where's your first one from here?
This one, I don't want to call this a sad comment. I sent this one to you guys earlier. It's just an odd sort of comment, but it is from the checklists, from the NECA checklists.
NECA checklist comment. Okay, here we go. Sad comments coming at you. Jacob Wall.
Okay.
I love these checklists. But if you could swap the position of Vernon and Vernon 2.0 on the next iteration of the checklist, it would really help me. Thank you. Oh, and April and Catwoman April. Basically, I would really just like the Channel 6 figures to be together.
Oh, that's sweet.
I mean, that's a pretty.
Yeah, it's a sweet sentiment.
I thought
Should
it was
we-
kind of, yeah, that's why I was like, I don't want to call that a sad comment. Because
We should just do that. We should just Photoshop and send it to
we
him,
should
like,
do
here,
it for
fix.
that person, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Where's this next one coming from?
This one's a sad comment.
No,
this
this one's
one
real
is
sick.
also from NECA, and this is from the Universal Monsters checklist.
Okay.
Pure, unfiltered.
Start it over, dude.
I did.
Kind of disappointed in the hair situation on the bride. I don't care if the actual wig prop was red. Everyone knows it as black, and the color version should have black hair. I don't want to buy any of the black and white editions. It's like anytime Michael Myers is depicted as having a green jumpsuit, whether or not the actual prop was green, everyone knows it is blue. The blue is more accurate to his cultural identity.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Michael Myers has a.
Michael Myers has a cultural identity?
So this person is mad. So the Bride of
He's
Frankenstein, that movie's in black and white, right?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
But the bride's hair was red. She's a redhead. That's how
Okay.
it was. So the toy has red hair because the bride had red. But he's
Accurate.
mad because he thinks it should be black hair because anytime you see pictures of the Bride of Frankenstein, it looks black, but it only looks black because it's in black and white.
Ooh.
Right. We've had this debate in the Ghostbusters community over were the original
Gray or blue.
jumpsuits gray or khaki or the
Right.
No, or Han Solo's Hoth jacket. Is it
Dude,
blue
I
or
like-
is it gray?
right.
I like
That
the
was
red.
funny.
I like the red.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Because that's
the
what it
black
was.
and white. The black and white figure has the black hair. Buy the black and white figure.
It's
Mhm.
like
It
being
looks the
mad
same.
if you watched when the Munsters went to color, it'd be like Herbert Munster shouldn't be green. I don't care if he was green when they filmed it. The way I saw it was gray. Like, well, that's because it was in black. It was presented wrong to you, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit's funny. Do you have another one, Jay?
I have one more. It's a little bit on the long side. It's from Hasbro this time. Marvel
Alright.
Legends reveal.
By the way, if you like sad comments, leave a comment on the actual video and let us know.
Mhm.
Here we go. I'd like for you to do that. That's mostly for the people watching after the fact. Okay, you said this is Marvel Legends, Jay?
Marvel Legends, yeah.
All right, here we go. Sad comments. WYHS Radio.
Coming at you.
Coming at you.
Franklin has blonde hair, and this figure has black hair. The Future Foundation symbol has 2 F's, and this is not Franklin Richards. This looks someone who knows nothing about the character, just making up some weird, unrecognizable attempt to just make one up without even Google searching what Franklin Richards looks like. What the fuck is this? I am a huge Franklin fan, and when I saw this, I was like, who the heck is that supposed to be? Do better, Hasbro. It just seems like you guys don't have any idea what fans want, and you don't seem to know anything about the characters you are making action figures for. If this is the future of Legends, then there is no future, and we will stop buying your figures and get more accurate and better priced and higher quality figures from a 12-year-old who got a cheap 3D printer for Christmas last year.
That's the future.
How many people did this design have to pass through? And somehow still made this Franklin Richards. No thanks. I'm usually pre-ordering Legends figures, but with the quality declining, the prices skyrocketing on new and reprinted characters, like the many versions of Carnage or Symbiote Spider-Man you guys release every other year with a new paint job on the same mold, the unavailability of new releases because you didn't make enough of the figures people actually want because you are making garbage like this Franklin Richards figure no one wants. And the selfie series are hideous.
Oh yeah. Good message.
And all you seem to care about is money. And the fans and figures are truly paying too much for something that used to be amazing. Just look up Franklin Richards, and anybody can tell you this is not him. Hashtag not Franklin Richards.
Oh,
Hashtag Hasbro fail.
that's trending.
Hashtag we deserve better than this.
Oh,
Oh.
Woo! The only Franklin I know is a turtle.
holy
cartoon.
shit. So, from what I'm seeing in the chat, because Ryan, I sent you that figure yesterday, and your first comment was, he doesn't have black hair.
He doesn't
But
have black hair.
I guess, is that from the modern run? Is that what it is?
It is from the modern run, which I have not I think I got caught up only partway through Dan Slott's run, and then I was like, I'm going back to X-Men.
Gotcha. Jake, that
Davey said he's literally on the covers with his new dyed hair. It's a new.
Yeah.
It's the new. Yeah.
Jake, that was incredible. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
That
Yeah,
was
thank
good.
you.
That was good.
Yeah, it was
Beautiful
Wow.
solo.
I love it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Solos
Hashtag.
tonight.
What was it? Hashtag not. What's his name? Jeff Richards.
Not Franklin.
Jeff Richards?
Franklin, God. how did
Franklin
you-
Richards. I forgot.
Come on.
That was great. And then if this could be people's first time here, so this could be your first sad comments. So we hope you enjoyed that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do, folks. We're gonna get to the after show here in a second. We're gonna do our spinning wheel giveaway first. If you are part of the Patreon, you already have the link to the Toy Anxiety After Show, Extreme Toy Anxiety. It's in the Patreon as well as the Discord. We have 116 names.
Wow, pretty good.
It's a
Nice,
lot of
yeah.
entries. People want this bad boy. And I do got to say, it's cost a lot of money. Really appreciate you guys being here. This was a really fun night. Abby, do you have any final thoughts while I set this up?
I'm excited because every time the wheel spins, someone doesn't win. That's my
This is true.
little sweet sentiment.
So-
And then one person does, and we always.
All right,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna
very
hit.
excited
okay.
for them.
I'm gonna hit the shuffle button three
How many?
times.
How many spins are you? How many losers do we got?
Well, Jacob, you had a number earlier, but I think it was too many. So since you killed it with sad comments, Jake, why don't you pick up?
What was my number earlier?
You said like 42 or something.
42.
Yeah. It
Oh,
was
that's
insane.
a good
Wow.
number.
We'll keep it easy. We'll eliminate 3. The 4th one will be the winner.
Okay. So this is how it works. The first 3 people get eliminated from the wheel, and the 4th person will win. If you win, you got to DM us at YHS Podcast on Instagram or Twitter with your name and shipping address so we can get it out to you. Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right. Our first loser
Mm-hmm. Loser
Is-
number 1.
Gotham Stalker. Sorry,
Sorry,
Mr.
Gotham
Stalker.
Stalker. Thank you
bud.
for playing.
See you
Ryan.
at Gotham City tonight, tomorrow.
Yeah, next month, a couple weeks away, we'll be doing this for our Royal Rumble pool.
Oh, that's correct. That's coming up next month,
Mm.
folks. Don't forget,
Mhm.
sign up for our Royal Rumble.
Number 2 is our second loser, but a winner in our hearts
Mhm.
is Unworthy AF.
Ooh,
Well,
hate to see you go, but seems like you
Sorry.
maybe thought you weren't.
Sorry, buddy. Maybe.
You have to believe that you deserve it.
our final loser is go.
Wait, what? Okay.
Ollie.
It was almost Ryan Dull.
It was so close to Ryan's name.
Sorry, Polly.
Look at that.
I'm gonna,
All right, the winner
it's me.
of the Boba Fett figure vintage collection is
Come on.
Let's do it.
the one and
Gold needs
only
a boba.
Sands of Tatooine.
If I don't win, I'm
Is-
sending you all to hell.
It's
Oh.
What?
Brian
Brian
Brink!
Brink.
Ryan.
Whoa.
Nope.
Brian Brink.
Tonight we give you the graphs and charts, Mr. Brink.
Mr. Brink.
Uh,
You've earned it.
Congratulations, Brian. You have our email address, so email me a chart, a graph, and your address, and we'll get you this Boba Fett figure out.
I'll just send you mine.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Last, Kevin Hughes says, always listen to the podcast about a week later, but odds on the drawing, this seems like the better approach. Thanks, y'all. Finally got to a live watch before the year end. Kevin, we appreciate you being here.
Mhm.
We love you guys. We're going to go ahead and end the show now. Join us for Extreme Toy Anxiety, where we're getting out the Ouija board and learning about next year's toy reveals.
Oh, we're sinning.
We're-
Can't wait. Can't wait. See if I get in
Satan's
trouble.
going to tell us what toys we're getting.
Yes.
It's not what
You're
happened.
Satan.
Satan,
right,
it could be
for-
Danhausen. Danhausen's a demon.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
For Ryan Dole, Jacob Walsh, Abigail Gardner, my name is Craig.
Fun begins. This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun.
The
this is
spirit
where
of
fun-
the internet.
This is where the fun begins.
All right. Good night, y'all.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?